a walk on the infinitely lighter side with a story about a few local chickens struggling with New England weather. Christina Quinn reports.
What happens when the chicken across the road is cold? You ask your neighbors to knit him a sweater, which is exactly what Erica Max, program director of the Wakefield estate, did when she noticed that Prince Peep, a Malaysian Sarama rooster, started shivering when the temperature dropped.
I discovered that Sarama roosters, normally would live very close to the equator, and they are not well suited to this climate in New England.
So Max called up Nancy Kearns, who lives at Fuller Village, a retirement community across the street, and asked her if she and her knitting group could help Prince Peep.
I said, let's give it a try. So I went online. There's a very wonderful site called Pinterest, and I just typed in the words chicken sweater, and I found a pattern from England.
These ladies do a lot of knitting for charities like Project Linus, a nationwide organization that donates homemade blankets to sick children. So knitting for chickens was a departure for them, and it came with a lot of trial and error.
Because the pattern really was for big chickens, and Prince Peep in particular is a miniature.
Weighing in at roughly 1 pound, he's certainly diminutive, but what didn't fit Prince Peep looked tailor-made for the larger hens. And it worked out perfectly since many of them were molting, making them more vulnerable to the elements.
Oh, you look marvelous, darling.
On this particular day, Erica Max couldn't find Prince Peep's sweater. It's so tiny that it's easy to misplace. So we found another easygoing chicken to try one on.
Okay, so we have a chicken and we have a sweater. We're going to attempt to put a sweater on a chicken.
We are. We're going to attempt. And this beautiful hen
that's a lovely
is not
sweater.
used to having sweaters put on her.
Okay.
But this is her first time, so we can give her a little credit for being nervous. But it's certainly a fetching sweater.
It's lovely.
Yeah, very pretty.
As it turns out, putting a sweater on a chicken is a two-person job.
And we'll get this wing now.
There we go.
The feather, the sweater goes under the feather. Woo, sorry, girlfriend. Sorry, that was my fault.
Ooh, there we
Hey,
go.
baby. It's okay. You're doing great. You are.
Oh, wow. You are looking good.
Yeah, that's a very good looking
That really
sweater.
suits you.
Uh-huh.
Chicken, this really suits you.
Yeah.
AB sweatered Prince Peep joins me now, and it appears he's brought along Christina Quinn. Hey, Christina. You're kidding.
No, not at all. Would you like to hold him?
I'm good. Thank you very much.
He's royalty.
Okay, fine. Chicken have feathers.
Yes.
Most chickens do not have sweaters, and we don't see them by the thousands dropping dead on the side of the road. So why is this a necessary thing?
Well, okay, so for this little guy, it is because he's a bird from Malaysia, and so they're used to warmer weather. But for some of the chickens at the Wakefield estate, they got when they molt, sometimes they get really cold. And Erica has lost a couple of chickens because of the cold.
I shouldn't have asked that then. Are there any parts of the world where this is the norm, the sweater notion for chicken?
I don't think it's ever really the norm, but it is more popular in the English countryside. You might find more chickens in sweaters there.
Okay. Other than the act of interspecies kindness, doing the sweater thing, is there any other benefit like that? Well, I was going to say, does it lay more eggs? It's a rooster. Would a chicken with a sweater do something like lay more eggs, or is it just to be kind to the chicken to put the sweater on?
It's possible. I did look into it. It's hard. I mean, warmth does, temperature has a lot to do with how many eggs they lay. Yeah. I didn't see any direct, there haven't been any studies done on sweaters and chickens and egg production.
It's going to be a career ender for you, by the way. Prince, it's great. Prince Peep, is that right?
Prince Peep.
Nice to see you. And Christina, it's nice to see you, too.
Good to see you. Would you like some water?